Yes, folks, we are coming to you live from the courthouse.
Yeah.
Dung, 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 dung. Lou,
I'm
how's
not
it
in
going?
there. I'm outside there, of course,
You're
Ray.
out hanging
outside.
stuff on the rails. What are you at?
What am I at? Well, Ray, the
Living
last
and
time
laughing with Lou.
Yeah, I was with Ray on the bus and we had the best time ever. Honest to God, one of the best people you could ever meet. Very lucky and very grateful for you calling down to us, Ray. A lot of artists are outside the courthouse in Mullingar. We're hanging our art. I obviously wrote this book, Living and Laughing, the Granny Nancy book.
Yes,
Ireland's Oldest Lady. And from the book, this rainbow was a famous symbol from the book. And now I have the rainbow colour brush paintings.
Get in close to see this. As you can see, it's covered in because of conditions. Traditions today are a little bit damp, that's all. With no rain, it's just damp.
Just
here.
a drop here, there, everywhere.
This is, where do we get this from?
Can I tell you where this is inspired from?
Yes.
My aunt was going for an operation a few weeks ago and I painted a picture for her and it was a rainbow and it said, if it rains, look for rainbows. It was kind of to try and give her a lift. Yeah, up she goes, and the theme of the Facebook page is to keep looking up, because when you feel down, just to try and look up. And also at the Fleadh, the definition of the Fleadh when you go walking around here is everyone's looking up at each other, which we love. And from that painting given to my aunt, that evening I went back to Granny's to do more writing. I looked out the window, Ray, and would you believe it, outside the window, a rainbow. And from that I said the colours of a rainbow help people look up and feel a bit better about themselves, because when it rains, you need to look for rainbows. And therefore, the art was born, and now I'm still writing, I'm still travelling with the book, still touring the world, thank God.
You're in America?
Really lucky, yeah, America.
They love you in America.
USA, yeah.
Oh my
I love
God,
them as well.
she's such a cute woman.
I'm so proud to be Irish, though, and I had a painting there, it's gone. I would have loved to, I wrote, what was written on it was, aren't we so lucky to be Irish?
Yes.
Aren't we, Ray?
It's like a passport.
Honest to God, but look at this.
Yeah.
It's just a reminder of how lucky we are to be from this country. The gift of being Irish, I tell you, there's nothing like it. And when you go abroad, you really are reminded of. I felt so proud.
How long were you in America? How long?
I was there for nearly a month. Yeah, I was in New York, Boston, Cape Cod, and then I was invited, very luckily, to the London Book Fair for a week as content creator. So that was brilliant as well. I was so grateful. I know, I'm so lucky. And now hopefully I'm going to Canada in September and back to US of A before the year is out. Yeah.
You live out there next, will you?
I don't know. Tempted, isn't it? It's a nice world, but no, I love Ireland too much.
Why do you love Ireland?
I love Ireland because of the people. It's straightforward. The Irish people are just like no other. And the Fleadh. I love the Fleadh. Last year when the Fleadh ended, I was depressed for 2 weeks. And one thing I want to ask, can I ask a favour? I want to ask you something, right? After the Fleadh ended last year, for 2 weeks I was depressed. I was missing it. Every time I came to Mullingar, I was like, where's the Fleadh gone? Right? So this year I'd love, when the Fleadh does end, that we keep looking at each other, we keep talking to each other, we keep smiling at each other. Wouldn't that be great? That full-on communications, because that's what the Fleadh is all about. The music, the passion, the culture, but it's all about the people and being Irish. I'm so proud to be Irish. I'm so proud of you. You are just a great person, and you do so much for so many of us, and you do so much for Ireland. You remind us of what's good about it, and that's what we need. We need more people reminding us of the good.
Where did you come from?
Down the road. A few miles down the road. Don't know, I might have came, I don't know where, a fellow of a sort.
Like, I have to hand it to you with your energy and your positivity and your forwardness and the way you're able to speak to people directly through your Facebook and your Facebook family. I love that one.
Yeah.
That they can connect with you. Everyone connects with you. It's magnificent.
Yeah, it's great, Ray. And look, that Living and Laughing Facebook page, it started small.
Yeah.
Like anything that's amazing starts small, and then it grew and grew. But you know, it's the people. They're so good on it. But what is the biggest reminder is that there's so much good out there. There's so many good people. So we do hear a lot about the bad.
Yeah.
And like I think what you do, and hopefully what I'm doing, is try to combat the darkness with light, and with light from within you, your personality, your heart, your kindness, your compassion to people, and hopefully I'm trying to do that too. And it's a reminder to people to continue to believe in the good, and what I always say is to try and stay good, because it's very easy in this world to become grumpy, right? Because I snap at you, right, and you'll be like, oh, I feel bad form now, and then the bad form travels to you, and then it travels on, right? But I try to tell people, even if someone bites at you, they're being triggered by something, they're projecting it. And we have to try, like a Care Bear countdown. We really need to project it away, because otherwise everyone ends up grumpy. And there is a little bit of that, and that's why why it's so important to smile, it's so important to laugh and just have fun. Whatever's stressing you out, throw the shoulders back and say, I'm not in Mullingar Hospital. Sure I'm not.
You're not.
And that's
you're outside the courthouse.
It could be not a great step, but I think that's the biggest reminder. People are in hospital. I pass it every evening going home now and every night, and I say to myself, I don't have to put my indicator on to go in to visit someone or to be in there, and that's a gift. Everything else is small to people who are in Mullingar Hospital right now.
Tired.
Sorry, that's because I'm chatting a lot.
Now, you're wearing blue today. What's the story? Why blue?
Colours! And pink and white. Going for...
And you got the runners on as well.
Oh yeah, comfort.
Are they called sneakers?
Sneakers in America. How are you doing, Ray?
I am having a ball.
Yeah,
absolutely. Having great fun, and it's great. As you say, everyone's smiling. I go down the street and the bike is still there, and I go down because I'm leaving it everywhere. But the beauty of it is, everything is so. Everyone's so happy, and everyone is up for the crack, and everyone wants to speak. There's no one. Everyone is just very excited and just to be out in the street. What's happening, you see, is it's the whole idea of openness again.
100%, yeah.
People are coming onto the street and they're chatting. Even when we meet some people from Mullingar who wouldn't chat that much, and you meet them on the street in Mullingar, from Mullingar, and they're chatting away like Goodo, and they're saying that this is great, and I was chatting to your man. And the beauty of coming to the Fleadh, I think, is the conversation, because people are coming to town and geez, they're going to have a look, and you in and have a look, and you meet your man, and then the next thing you meet the other lad, and then how's it going yourself, and were you down below? I was. Are you going down yourself? I will. And did you see the best session? And it's, in a way, it's about the conversation.
It is.
That's what we have in Ireland. Like, fair enough, I spoke to an American woman yesterday. She's from California and she's from Mexico, living in Mexico. And she was sitting on the canal there yesterday morning and she was just chilling out. She was saying, she got up this morning, she says, and she'd changed 3 times. She couldn't figure out what to wear. She couldn't get out the door. I find that, but I just wear the jacket and the top, and I'm covered.
Yeah. And you know, can I say 2 other things here? One thing I want to say about Mullingar. I'm just so proud of Mullingar. There's something special about this town. I tell you, there's extra magic in here, and it is on fire at the moment. It's just, there's something. It's a feeling. It's a feeling in here. And the second thing to say to you, I totally agree with you. Right, look, I was laughing, we were saying there earlier, like, people would say, oh, I'll meet you in half an hour. But like, you could say 3 hours.
Flat time.
So 3 days. Because you could stand at the chambers and you only go 3 steps and you talk to someone else and then you'd be 3 hours later and the whole day would be gone and you'd be still on Mount Street.
But you know what happens? Now, getting back to women, do you know what happens? What happens is that when you're busy looking, people want to chat to you.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is to look extremely busy and everyone will chat to you. But no, we're only joking.
Only messing.
But the lady coming from America says we do not have that culture here in America. Right. She came to the Fleadh last year and she never seen the canal. Down the canal there's about 500 boats.
It's amazing.
There's a float and every day at 4 o'clock. What time is it now?
Oh, I have no idea.
Anyway, 4 o'clock.
It's Fleadh time.
It's Fleadh time. And from there then the boat goes down the canal and goes the whole way to the Green Bridge and back. I have missed it every single day. I'm doing my best to stay focused.
I know. It's
but
very
look,
hard.
Lou,
Right.
well done.
Thank you.
Show me the book.
This is the book. It's on livingandlaughing.com if anyone wants to buy it. I'd love to have your support because you're supporting an Irish writer, an Irish artist, and someone who just wants to get the light and the love out there. And for anyone that's grieving, I think this, or feeling dark or lonely, this is the book to help you. It's all about Granny Nancy. It's all about her.
Yeah, she lived forever.
107 years, 326 days, nearly 108 years. Could you imagine being here for that long? It's kind of like the Fleadh, isn't it? We're here for how long? 108 years.
200 years ago, the canal was built.
200. Wow.
Yeah. Right, we're going to drop out. Thank you, folks. Laughing with Lou. What a legend. And
up the Fleadh.
It's unbelievable. We met up. Boom.
Up the Fleadh. Woo!